Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning is going to Toriko chapter 184 review. Now, things, in my opinion, this chapter, I like the progress. I like where they're going with this whole entire food etiquette, this food honor. It's good. It's really good. I like it. Not gonna lie to you. When he just like swung on the random because he was mad angry, and then the building just split apart, I was like, whoa, so it's working. It's working. It's boring, but it's working. Now, the three key points for this chapter are going to be, so let's dive it in, right? Three key points for this chapter. The first key point is going to be the training process that Toriko and Komatsu are going through right now. It can be considered very dull, very boring. I think it's funny because, I'm watching it, right? Like, I'm not meditating for like 30 minutes because, like, this flame is gonna go out if I don't, sit there and meditate and pray to it for 30 minutes, But basically, his training exists of doing a lot of different things. He has to, just to name a few things, he has to meditate in front of a flame for at least 30 minutes. If he thinks about anything worldly, any worldly aspects, the flame automatically goes out, which is kind of annoying. It really is. Also, he had to do something where he had to, I believe it was, remove the rice from this bowl, but this gourd, but this gourd has like these little eggs inside of them, and if you don't pick them up really, skillfully, or if you don't have the food etiquette to do so, then these eggs just crack, and the entire and all the rice becomes or the quality of the food goes down. Also, there's one thing where he had to go pick up these fish that are really slimy. He had to. The one thing that caught my attention was that he had to pray outside. Do the actual stance, pray and bow, and she was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, you should definitely be sincere when you're doing this." And then also Toriko picks up his head, and then all of a sudden a spike comes flying by him and cuts his nose. I was like, what the hell? And then the cacti that were around him were targeting Komatsu Toriko. I was like, wow, so that was pretty funny. Oh yeah, and the thing with the leaf, the weird meat tree, the weird meat plant. The meat flower. A meat flower. It's Toriko. It's a fucking meat flower, right? But that was the training in and of itself. The next key point is going to be the progress. The progress. Okay, this was cool because Toriko, he's going through the training process, and then him and Komatsu had a talk last night. It was pretty, it was pretty gay, but at the same time, it was kind of funny. In a good way, I guess. I don't know, whatever. All I know is that in Toriko, there's a lot of dudes, alright? The focus is on a lot of dudes. No real female stands out in Toriko except for Rin. And Rin's kind of not really there, not really important. In the anime, they added some weird chick, and she kind of kills the anime, but with that being said, whatever. Toriko gets really upset at the training, and he swings his hand. And when he swings his hand doing the knife, thing, it clearly was basically it was a swing, he was really mad, right? And as he swings, this building just splits, and the area of that building just splits. I was like, whoa, that caught my attention real quick. And Toriko looks at his hands what the hell? What just happened? And then Shu points out to me he points out to us that his power of concentration has raised, alright? The reason why Shu was able to easily dodge Toriko's attacks was through the power of concentration, which he gains from food etiquette, from food honor. And this is beastly, because he says here that, wait, let me read it right, because right here he says, all one's strength cannot compete with proper form. Efficient movement leads to more effective use of energy. And I'm like, yes. That to me is a sign that Toriko he has a lot of potential. Alright. He has leaps and bounds of potential. Okay, so I want to see like the end result. All right, I want to see the end result of how strong he's gonna be after, after the months, or maybe let's say a month. As of right now, since he was able to master the whole entire, like praying in front of the flame for 30 minutes, he may in fact finish this in like a month or so. Okay, but yeah, I want to see that result. All right, and then Komatsu's turn is next. All right, and if you guys remember the pufferfish that he caught up a few arcs ago, a few arcs ago. Basically, it's back. And then Shu has one prepared, already knocked. He's like, well, why don't you try and take out the poison sac right now? And, Komatsu's kind of worried, well, this is going to take some time. And then he has Milk's knife. And all of a sudden, Komatsu just zones out. Not really zones out, but he knew what to do instinctively. Instinctively, he knew what to do. And he just slid it, opened it up, took the poison sac, and within like a few seconds. And then that was it. I was like, that's impressive, because he's clearly has upped his game as a chef. I swear to God, if Komatsu does not get on the top 100 list of chefs, I'll be mad. At least 99. I mean, put him somewhere on that list, please. For me. But that's pretty cool too. And then, obviously, as he progresses forward with his training and the concentration, he will develop his skills much better. And then at the end of the chapter, we see that Chin, okay, Chin, yeah, Chin, which apparently means like testicles in Japanese. I was like, okay. Chin, he is waiting for Toriko and Komatsu to finish their training so he can teach Toriko like a technique or like some kind of like weird etiquette. I'm not too sure exactly what it is. We'll find out later. And then Chin is meditating with all of these flames around him, and he's like it's easy, like it's like it's clockwork, like nothing, But yeah, that's a chapter in of itself. I thought it was good. I thought it was good because it shows me how Toriko is going to develop further on. I mean, he's not gonna just This shows me, I'm choking up right here, right? This shows me that Toriko doesn't need to muscle up even further in order to get stronger, all right? Because Toriko, he gets stronger by doing what? By hulking up, he's like, yeah, like all hulkish and shit. But now he can use stronger moves while simply concentrating, which is actually the complete opposite from Sunny. Because Sunny, he's all about zoning out. Now he's about zoning out, just zone out, just zone out. And Toriko's more of concentration. And Coco, I don't know if he's training or not, because Coco, he had the poison armor. I have no idea if he's actually trying to develop his skills, but we'll find out later. Zebra's doing Zebra, all right? But that being said, good chapter, Toriko, in my opinion. The progress, it's clearly showing. They're getting there, and I want to see the end result. I really do. That being said, King of Lightning, rate, comment, subscribe. Peace. Have a good day.